Before watching this video, please check the first part, how to install Apache Fiber cable. Connect your laptop to the Apache controller using the cable and USB converter delivered with Apache test software. The cable has to be connected to the RJ45 plug present on the Apache controller. Warning: the RJ45 connector is a port RS-232. It's not an Ethernet connector. Never ever connect this port to an IP switch. The controller board would be damaged and a return to the factory would be necessary for repair. Set the 4-way switch SW1 as recommended. Log into the software with the default password. Check the Windows COM port corresponding to the converter. Disconnect and connect back the USB converter to confirm COM port number. Specify the communication port used by the PC. Set the refreshing period to 1 second. Download current controller configuration on Apache Test Pro software. Set the environmental compensation level. For light winds, set to off or 25%. For medium winds, set to 25% or 50%. For high winds, set to 50% or 100%. Click on Apply to save new value. Different digital filters used by the signal processor are available. Default choice is 100 Hz HPF filters. It is suitable for most types of fences. To set LED output voltage value, first check the PCB issue version. For issue F or latter printed circuit boards, recommended PD voltage value is 100 mV. For older printed circuit board, recommended PD voltage value is 100 mV. Set LED output voltage value. To set the LED output voltage value, proceed step by step, searching the appropriate PDA attenuation value, allowing to achieve the recommended PD voltage. Stop monitoring if active. Change PDA attenuation. Click on Apply. Start monitoring. Wait for refreshing. Check PDA voltage value. Repeat operation as much as necessary. Find a value as close as possible to the recommended one. Channel 1 corresponds to the fence cutting alarm. It is necessary to proceed to a fence cutting test to define the appropriate signal threshold value. For Channel 1, set threshold, event window, and event count to 99. For Channel 2, set signal threshold to 99, event window to 1, and event duration to 99. Then click on Apply. Start monitoring. Wait a few seconds and reset Channel 1 peak signal. Make 3 fence cutting tests at different locations of the fence. Reset peak signal between each test. Record the lowest peak signal value. Stop monitoring. Set channel signal threshold value below minimum recorded peak signal. Signal threshold value will depending local wind conditions. With light winds, 10 unit less. With moderate winds, 5 unit less. With heavy winds, 1 unit less. Then click on Apply. The following testing procedure allows to define the event count and the event window's threshold for channel 1. Start monitoring. Reset channel 1 event count. Make a fence cut test at different locations of the fence. Reset event count between each test. Record the minimum event count value. Stop monitoring. Set event count threshold 1 or 2 unit less than the recorded minimum event count value. Typical setting for the event window is 20 seconds. You can change it as per your requirements. Then click on Apply. Definition of the channel to detection settings. Channel 2 corresponds to the fence climbing alarm. It is necessary to proceed to a fence climbing test to define the appropriate signal threshold value. For Channel 2, set threshold, event window, and event count to 99. For Channel 1, set temporarily signal threshold to 99, event window 201, and event count to 99. It is important to record the Channel 1 values previously defined, as you will need to reinstall them after definition of Channel 2 settings. Then click on Apply. Start monitoring. Wait few seconds and reset channel to peak signal. Make 3 fence climb tests at different locations of the fence. Reset channel to peak signal between each test. Record the lowest peak signal value. Stop monitoring. Set channel signal threshold value 1 or 2 unit less than the recorded lowest peak signal value. Then click on Apply. The following testing procedure allowed to define the event duration and the event window's threshold for Channel 2. Start monitoring. Reset channel to event duration. Make fence climb tests at different locations of the fence. Reset event duration between each test. Record the minimum event duration value. Stop monitoring. Set event duration value 1 or 2 unit less than the recorded lowest peak signal value. Typical setting for the event window is 10 seconds. You can change it as per your requirements. Then click on Apply. Reinstall the previously defined Channel 1 values. Then click on Apply. Saving and restoring configuration. Once Apache controller is properly set, it is recommended to save the configuration on your laptop. To restore an existing configuration, open the saved configuration and click on Apply.